Rivers State Governor Siminalayi Fubara commissioned Okrika Grammar School in Okrika local government area. Let's take a look.
We will view an item on the program much later, but we cannot view it if we have a crowd behind here. So we're making the appeal. Please clear the area so the screen is visible to our distinguished guests here. Your Excellency, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we know just how colorful traditional displays are by Okrika people. And we just want to give a sample of what we are known for.
Yes.
At this point, it's my pleasure to invite to perform the Ogway Masquerade Troupe.
Yes, yes. Yes, yes. Yes. Oh. Yes. Hello. Yes. Aqua fafarabo. O sumagbin waso. Aha. Aqua. Ay. Osoma. Aha. Aha. Ay. Oh. Yes. 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 Aha. Osoma. Aha. Awesome. Hey. Eya magbela kure kure. Eya magbela kure kure.
Let's give a round of applause to the Celesaur Masquerade Display Group. Celesaur Masquerade Display Group. Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, making their way on stage right now is Ogway Masquerade Display Troupe.
Oromine diriga, adiriga, 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 iginarega.
Let's give a round of applause to Ogwayne, Masquerade display tree.
Awesome.
Ogwayne, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you. Let's give a round of applause to Ogwayne Masquerade Troupe. Thank you. Thank you for your display. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. Thank you. Your Excellency, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. Your Excellency, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we would like to continue with the items on the program. Thank you very much. We need to clear the field, please. Clear the field, please. Clear the field. Thank you. Thank you very much. Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we will now watch as the Honorable Commissioner for Education in River State presents a description of this particular project from inception to date. May we please welcome Dr. Oluideye Ovi Chinedum Chukwuma.
Your Excellency, Sir Siminalayi Fubara, GSS-RS, the Executive Governor of Rivers State, His Excellency, Sir Celestino Mejia, former Governor of Rivers State, revered traditional rulers, members of the National Assembly, both serving and former. The people of the Kingdom of Okrika say, in which today we are gathered to celebrate this great project. I want to stand on the existing protocol as I talk about the project scope and description. The construction and furnishing, equipping of Okrika Grammar School, popularly known as OGS Okrika, in Okrika LG of Rivers State, was awarded in April 2024 to various contractors and was duly funded to completion by the Rivers State government under the administration of Sir Siminalayi Fubara, GSS-ROS, the Executive Governor of Rivers State. The project is divided into 8 major segments as described in lots A to H below. Lots A to D, being handled by Deutsche Communication Construction Company Limited project, consists of an administrative block, 12 classroom block A, laboratory, ICT, library block, assembly hall, male hostel, female hostel, kitchen and dining hall, matron's quarter and sick bay, principal's quarter, senior staff quarters, junior staff quarters, perimeter fencing, gate and generator house, and power supply with extension of electricity, including solar-powered street lights. Lot E, we equally have Mayberry Nigeria Limited, and this comprises of 12 classroom block B, vice principal's quarters, sports facilities such as the lawn tennis, basketball, and school field. Revamping for facelift of some of the old buildings, such as the old U block, old dining hall, repainting of various old structures and buildings within the premises. Lot F is being handled by Tavista Nigeria Limited. A construction company was allotted to do the roads and landscaping of about 1.8 kilometer road network with 1.5 kilometer drainage, interlocking connecting buildings, completed road pavings and parking lots, and landscaping of about 1 kilometer range. This was about 1,013 meters, 1 kilometer plus long roads with 65 meter long drainage and 761 square meter parking lot roads and landscaping in the first phase, an additional of over 840 meters in the second phase of the project. This internal link road network made it possible for easy access to all the magnificent structures in the range built by Sir Siminalayi Fubara, the administration. Water supply and distribution. There is also a water supply and distribution network to all the buildings and facilities within the compound. Lot G, given to Faithful Global Nigeria Limited, comprised the entire furnishing and equipping of the entire 14 structures, buildings with standard student desks, hostel berths, and all quality and standard furniture, electronics, such as 86 air conditioning, both inverter and 1.5 horsepower, and 75 smart television as applied, 60 computer sets, well-equipped and standard sense laboratory, kitchen and sensors and blinds and books in the library. Lot H went to Penco Industrial Services that was saddled with the work of demolishing all the dilapidated building in the compound. project completion. Despite initial concerns about the pace of work, the project has been completed in less than a year, thanks to His Excellency Sir Siminalayi Fubara, who expedited action and wasting no time to release funds to make sure that this project is a reality today. And today we have what we are seeing there made possible by him because of his love for education. The project is now ready for use, marking a significant milestone in the administration's effort to revamp education in the education sector. I commend the contractors, stakeholders, but most especially the Rivers State government for their dedication to delivering this project. The completion of Okrika Grammar School is a testament to administration's commitment to providing quality education and infrastructure development in Rivers State, while we implore for a judicial use and security of the facility for posterity. Thank you, and God bless you. Thank you.
Fubara restores OGS to glory status again. The famous Okrika Grammar School, OGS, located in the ancestral home of Okrika people, was established in 1940 in Okrika local government area. As a premier college, the Okrika Grammar School produced distinguished personalities who became academic professors, medical doctors of repute, scientists, and more, found virtually in every field of life endeavor. Those proud graduates went on to exhibit sterling leadership, becoming pathfinders as they contributed in no little way to the issues of development. But OGS suffered a setback. The school suffered neglect. It became a victim of lack of maintenance and poor attention that often plague public schools in Nigeria. Over the years, every structure in OGS collapsed due to dilapidation. All academic activities became miserable, and regrettably, the entire premises were abandoned to be overgrown by weeds and tall grasses. Nonetheless, the school died and remained so for so many years, until Sir Siminalayi Fubara, the governor of Rivers State, looked into the direction of the school. As a lover of quality education for Rivers children, he was pained by the scale of abandonment reported to him that he eventually confirmed. He therefore approved the total rehabilitation of all the structures of OGS, including landscaping. The approval was communicated during the 20th anniversary celebration of the Diocese of Okrika Anglican Communion, which held at the St. Peter's Anglican Church in Okrika. Thereafter, contractors were mobilized to site, and the scope of work they were saddled included to reconstruct and adequately furnish blocks of classrooms so that they can reflect modern learning environment. Instructively, Governor Fubara personally supervised the progress of the construction work with several visits to the site, which ensured adherence to agreed specifications.
Our people need to be happy that we have done this, and I also need to be happy that I did what is needed for our people.
Today, the reconstruction work has been completed and delivered within 1 year, and we are here to witness the resuscitation of OGS and its return to the cherished glory. The materials that have been provided now will help to expose the student to contemporary learning techniques. Also provided are science laboratories that are fitted with relevant science equipment. There is also an information and communication technology ICT laboratory laced with functional computers. There are also blocks of hostels, dinner hall, and an assembly hall. Generously provided are the various playgrounds that will be used for sporting games like the football pitch for such games as hockey, basketball, handball, and volleyball court. Also provided are the lawn tennis court and more. We are also here to celebrate Governor Fubara, whose leadership and love for quality education for Rivers children has made this success more pleasing. Truly, here is another evidence of the Rivers First mantra in action.
Your Excellency, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, a visual representation of all that the Honorable Commissioner talked about during his speech. May we now invite the representative of the contracting firm, Diotech Nigeria Limited, QS Moshedan Douglas, to present a brief remark.
His Excellency Sir Siminalayi Fubara GSS ROS, permit me, Your Excellency, to stand on already established protocols. On behalf of the contractors of the Okrika Grammar School Remodeling Reconstruction Project, I want to thank you for the privilege and opportunity given to us to be part of this laudable and historic project. Thank you, Your Excellency. The Okrika Grammar School Reconstruction Project, just as described by the Commissioner, has a total of road network of rigid pavement 1.84 kilometers with a road width of 6 meters, a one-side drainage of 1.5 kilometers, a width of 600 millimeters, a depth of 600 millimeters. We also have a parking lot plus walkways of 6,694 square meters. We have green and trees of 2,400 square meters. We have several buildings that have been renovated within this facility, notably the U Block and the old dining hall. Your Excellency, we have water reticulation, we have street lighting, we have electrification, we have perimeter fencing, and every other thing that will help the students to exercise. We have the football pitch, we have lawn tennis courts, we have basketball courts, we have other extra facilities that have been provided by Your Excellency for this citadel of excellence. Your Excellency, not forgetting to mention the buildings. We have 2 numbers of 12 classroom blocks. We have 2 numbers of hostel building, one for female students, taking about 100 double box bed. We have one for male students. We have the matron sick bay building. We have the principal building, which is a semi-detached 3-bedroom bungalow. We have administrative block. We have kitchen and dining. We have ICT, laboratory, and library. We have the junior staff quarters, where we have 6 numbers of self-contained buildings and 3 numbers of 1-bedroom buildings. Your Excellency, we also have 3 numbers of generator houses and a gate house, senior staff quarters, and vice principal building. Once again, on behalf of the contractors, I want to say a very big thank you to you for your total commitment from the inception of this building to its logical conclusion. Thank you, Your Excellency. God bless you. God bless Okrika. God bless Rivers State. God bless Niger Delta. God bless Nigeria.
Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we move into a period of goodwill messages. As we invite the first speaker, may we appeal, please, that all speakers abide by a maximum time limit of just 2 minutes, please. Having made this quick announcement, may I please invite to present the first goodwill message, the President of the Old Boys Association of Okrika Grammar School, Engineer Golden Iroayenama.
Thank you. an address presented by the National President of Okrika Grammar School Old Boys Association, October, at the occasion of the commissioning of the reconstructed Okrika Grammar School by His Excellency Sir Similaye Fubara, DSSRS, Executive Governor of Rivers State, on Thursday, 13th March 2025. Your Excellency, the Executive Governor of Rivers State, other top Rivers State functionaries here present, the Bishop of the Diocese of Okrika, other clergies here present, traditional rulers, distinguished, ancient, medieval, and modern old boys, ladies and gentlemen. Let me, on the behalf of Okrika Grammar School Old Boys Association, wholeheartedly and warmly welcome you all to this epoch-making occasion. Today is unique in several folds because it has not only provided us an opportunity to witness the commissioning of the remodel project of the famous and pioneer grammar school in Rivers State, also known as the Varsity on the Coast. But it has also reassured all and sundry that indeed the governance of Rivers State is in the safe hands of a visionary, dedicated, purposeful leadership under His Excellency, Sir Similaye Fubara. The deplorable condition of Okrika Grammar School had been of great concern to the Old Boys Association, which made us to make passionate appeals on the need to remodel the school to all the previous administrations of the state under this Fourth Republic. But none of these efforts yielded the desired results, despite the assurances we received. It is therefore phenomenal for us not to only hear of the approval of the remodeling of the school, but further had the resolve of His Excellency to personally supervise the project to ensure its completion on record time, which has ultimately made us to witness the commissioning of this laudable project today, 13th March 2025. I want to assure you that you have written your name in gold in the hearts of the cream of distinguished old boys that have had sleepless nights over the years on how to restore the glory of our great alma mater. While expressing our deepest gratitude to you for this unforgettable gesture, may we graciously request Your Excellency to consider the following: conversion of the existing dining hall to an ITC center to enable for the provision of UTME Jam Center in Okrika, LGA. Expansion of the existing library to an e-library for the benefit of students both now and the future. Your Excellency, it is our earnest desire that you consider these noble appeals in order to give our school the needed facelift and make it a signature for eyes to behold, being one of the foremost secondary schools in Rivers State. May I also use this opportunity to thank His Lordship, Right Reverend Enoch Atboedia, and his leadership team for sustaining this great school that was handed over to the mission under the condition that can be best described in medical parlors as intensive care. in terms of infrastructural decay, asthma, low students' enrollment, absence of security, and so on. It is worthy of note that the Diocese of Okrika did not only take the school out of the intensive care unit, but has further sustained the school towards meeting the vision of the founding fathers under the able leadership of Bishop Gestop, the great chiefs, and the people of Okrika that were determined to provide a foremost and prestigious grammar school that will train impeccable leaders to meet the development needs of the region, Nigeria, and the international community. It may be pertinent to mention here that great sons have held key positions in government, academia, military, and other laudable spheres of human endeavor in this nation and beyond, where products of this great fountain of knowledge, and they include Amopu Senbo Peter Said, erudite scholar, Professor Emeritus S.J. Kuki, Eze Sir Godson Omodu, Prof. Emeritus G.O. Tassier, His Excellency Sir Dr. G.T. Toby, His Excellency Chief Rufus Ada George, Rear Admiral O.P. Fingersi, retired, Justice Sika Aproko, and many others to mention here. To my beloved ancient, medieval, and modern old boys, this commissioning ceremony today has further provided us an opportunity to re-strategize and explore all possible avenues we can partner with the Diocese of Okrika to give back to our cherished alma mater the inestimable virtue the grammar school bequeathed in us through the provision of scholarship to boost students' enrollment, provision of sporting facilities, funding other laudable programs and activities. Once again, we thank you immensely for identifying with the ancient Okrika Grammar School and pray God to grant you wisdom as you continue to pilot the affairs of the state to enviable heights. It is on this note I present this portrait to Your Excellency as an appreciation of our heartfelt thanks for coming to the rescue of our citadel of learning with this massive, unprecedented strides. Thank you, Your Excellency, and may God continue to bless the state.
The president of the Old Boys Association of Okrika Grammar School. Just before we invite the representative of the proprietor of Okrika Grammar School, which is the Church of Nigeria Anglican Communion, we also want to make our appeal once again to His Lordship the Bishop to kindly abide by the 2-minute time frame for each speech, the 2-minute time frame for each presentation. May I invite the Bishop, Diocese of Okrika, the Right Reverend Enoch Atoboedia, to present his goodwill message. 2 minutes maximum, please.
We give God praise, thanks, and adoration for His merciful kindness towards us and for His faithfulness in all things. This is an address presented by the Right Reverend Enoch Atoboedia, the Bishop, Diocese of Okrika, and the proprietor of Okrika Grammar School, Okrika. on this 13th day of March in the year of our Lord, 2025, presented to His Excellency, the Executive Governor of Rivers State, Sir Dr. Seminialayi Fubara, GSSROS, Governor of Rivers State. Your Excellency, sir, and other excellencies that are here, distinguished members of the Rivers State Executive Council, Your Royal Majesties and Highnesses, respected clergy, leaders of the mission, and members of the Board of Governors, distinguished alumni and students of Okrika Grammar School, Okrika, esteemed guests, ladies and gentlemen. It is with great joy and a deep sense of gratitude that I stand before you today to welcome Your Excellency, Sir Dr. Seminialayi Fubara, and all your distinguished guests to this historic occasion, the commissioning of the remodeled Okrika Grammar School, Okrika. This moment is not just about the unveiling of infrastructure. It is a celebration of history, resilience, and the unwavering commitment of the Rivers State government to the advancement of education. Okrika Grammar School, founded in 1940, is 85 years old today. Okrika Grammar School stands tall as one of the oldest mission secondary schools in the eastern region, a citadel of learning that has shaped generations of great minds who have gone on to serve our state, our nation, and indeed the world. Your Excellency, today's event underscores your administration's dedication to quality education and the restoration of institutions that have long been the bedrock of academic excellence in our state. This investment is not just in buildings, but in the future of our children, the future of Rivers State. It is a testament to your vision for a state where every child, regardless of background, has access to a world-class learning environment. We are particularly grateful that under your leadership, the government continues to recognize the role of mission schools in providing not only academic excellence, but also strong moral and ethical foundations for our youths. The renewed life given to Okrika Grammar School today will ensure that its legacy of excellence continues for generations to come. To the students of Okrika Grammar School, this commissioning is a call to responsibility. You stand on the shoulders of giants, illustrious alumni who have walked these corridors before you and made remarkable contributions to society. May you take this privilege with gratitude and strive for excellence in all you do as students of Okrika Grammar School. As we rejoice, it is our fondest hope and trust that all the remaining projects defined in the contract terms shall be completed in due time. Your Excellency, like Oliver Twist, we will always ask for more. Your people have mandated me to ask for more. They said they will be most grateful for the government to consider the following. Number one, a mini stadium of 500 capacity to boost sports competition, not only in the school, but in the local government area. Because Okrika Grammar School field is the only standard field in Okrika land. Reclamation of the shore around the school, protection of the shore around the school, against surging erosion, school buses to facilitate interaction with sister schools in River State for sports and other external educational endeavors. We are Okrika people. And because we are Okrika people, our nation, Okrika, is dear to us. And we want to plead with His Excellency that the Port Harcourt to Okrika Link Road be constructed to enhance economic development in Okrika land. Your Excellency, we are also pleading that the 100-bed unit hospital in Okrika Grammar School compound, graciously we plead that let it be handed over to the school because we know what it will do for us as a school. Your Excellency, as a church, we welcome you most warmly to this great institution, and we thank you immensely for your commitment to education, to Okrika, and to River State as a whole. May your tenure continue to be marked by transformative projects such as this, which uplift lives and empower the next generation. Welcome, Your Excellency. Welcome, distinguished guests. May this commissioning mark the beginning of greater things for Okrika Grammar School and for the educational landscape of River State. Mena Governor Ibosa, you are welcome. God bless you. On behalf of the diocese, we have this little presentation.
Thank you very much. The Women's Guild and Mothers Union of the Diocese of Okrika Anglican Communion, thank you very much. Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for our governor, committed to developing the state with its resources. It is now time for our governor making a difference in the tertiary institutions of our state at the primary, secondary, and tertiary levels. It is now time for our governor of River State, His Excellency, Sir Simnalai Fubara, the man who is not given to distractions, to address us at the commissioning of Okrika Grammar School. His Excellency, Sir Simnalai Fubara, Grand Service Star of River State.
Your Excellency, Sir Celestine Omehia, former Governor of River State, distinguished Senator John Mbata, A.M. Pepple, Senator Lee, other members of the National Assembly, both serving and formal. Our host, the Bishop of Okrika Diocese, and all the clergy that are here, including the Mother Union and other groups that are here to celebrate this day with us. Our distinguished elders that are also here with us, in no particular order, I can see Chief Abiyet Sekebo. I can see Chief Adoke Amesimaka. I can see Bibia Water. He's also a chief. Wonderful leaders that controls the political activity of Okrika. His Majesty King E.T.I. Ibudebo, the Amayarabo of Okrika, and your brother Sekoro, the Amayarabo of Okichiri, and other royal fathers that are here with us. Secretary to the state government, members of the state executive council, permanent secretaries, head of commissions, board, agencies, former local government chairman. I can see the one that was really organizing this whole thing. To the extent that he thought I wanted to take the 40 years here, he was struggling to open it. Don't worry, I want to do 18 and 19. 40 has a problem, so I don't want to go there. Distinguished invited guests, our youth, our women, gentlemen of the press, ladies and gentlemen. I'm really honored to be in this compound today. It's a compound that has two significance. In this compound, we have the famous Okrika Grammar School, and also in this compound, we have the church, the headquarters, or would I say the cathedral of the Okrika Diocese. While the natives were presenting their cultural display, I was whispering to somebody there, is it that they used to do masquerade in the church today? Or is it because it's a special day? But I discovered that today is a special day, so everything is allowed. I said I'm really happy to be here for two reasons. The history of how we started this project was when the communion or the diocese was planning their 20th anniversary. The planning committee visited me, and in one of their requests, they pleaded that this whole school should be given a facelift. And after considering their requests and knowing how important this school is, and knowing the problem that we have in the society today, that before you can afford a quality education, you should be thinking of private school. I felt the least as a government we can do is to uplift the standard of this school. And it is not out of place because it's part of our agenda. The key thing of this administration is healthcare, education, and food sufficiency, agriculture. So we immediately keyed into it. And to the glory of God, we're here today to unveil, to the glory of God, one of the things that we have done, even in the face or faces of the situation that we didn't bring upon ourselves, but we give God all the glory. I'm happy that the church is happy for what we are doing. I can assure the church that whatever is remaining within the scope of what we have approved will be completed. Education, as we all know, is the bedrock of development. Education is a key ingredient. If managed well, even helps to reduce crime. So I believe that when all the facilities that are put in place in this school is put into full use, the level of crime, the level of criminality will definitely reduce, not just in Okrika, but other neighboring LGAs that will still benefit from this school. I want to assure you that we will continue to do our best because the interest of our state is the most important thing to us. This school is being managed by the church. I believe the church will protect every facility that we have put in this place. The church should see the facility as its own. As a matter of fact, the school belongs to the church. It is not government anymore. What government is doing today is to complement their efforts. This brings me to the issue of the old boys, alma mater, and all those things. They were mentioning their names. Professor this, Former Excellency this, Real Admiral this. What is the job of old boys of a school? What you requested here, I know quite all right that it's not beyond you. You can provide it for this school. That is the truth. We used to watch when they say old boys of King's College. We used to hear old girls of Queen's College. We used to hear Umudike. There's nothing wrong when we hear old boys of Okrika going to do that expansion. Do it. Invite me to come and commission it. You can do it. You can do it. That is the truth. So let me say it here. Those requests are not big requests. It's within your power. I'm mandating you to do it. But as for the request from the bishop, the issue of the shop protection and encroachment, I wouldn't know much about that. I will send an expert to come and look at it, and we'll see what we can do about it. Let me thank everyone and also say this. It's important at this stage that we all embrace peace. The Supreme Court has made its judgment. We don't have any option but to abide by it. And by the special grace of God, we have started the process. We are appealing to other parties. Consider the interests of Rivers State. It's important. The only thing that we owe this state is peace and development. I am open any day, anytime for total peace in our state. Because if I have to govern and govern well, there is need for peace. Let me thank everyone for your support. I don't need to describe anything about the project. The commissioner did a detailed job, and even the contractor also went to repeat it, so I won't be dwelling on that. My own is, we thank God for giving us this opportunity to give back to our people. Let me, on this note, invite the bishop. You have to be in front. Our leaders to join us as we dedicate this project to the glory of God. Thank you, and may God bless everyone.
Chukuna nigi bokaka Odigo yegina yana chieze Deligwana luwa Chukuna nigi bokaka Odigo yegina yana chieze
His Excellency the Governor of River State, members of his entourage, will now proceed to the Assembly Hall where the tape for the commissioning will be cut. Only members of His Excellency's entourage, please, to the Assembly Hall where the tape for the commissioning will be cut. Thank you very much.
Odigo yegina yana chieze Ibokemo Wana na tegugi Odigo yegina yana chieze Ibokemo Wana na tegugi Odigo yegina yana chieze no buya Odigo yegina yana chieze Odigi yegina yana chieze Oweki yegina yana china libe Okaka Ese idiemule
And you are still watching Newsday here on Arise News. Thank you for staying tuned. We are live in River State, where the governor just spoke. Governor Siminalayi Fubara commissioned Okrika Grammar School in Okrika local government. Thank you so much for staying tuned. We have more news coming up.